The fall of man. Genesis chapter 3. Long ago, in a beautiful garden called Eden, God placed the first man and woman, Adam and Eve. The garden was full of green trees, colorful flowers, and fresh rivers. Every tree was good for food, and everything God made was very good. God loved Adam and Eve. He walked with them and cared for them. There was only one rule in the garden. God told them, "You may eat from every tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you do, it will bring sadness and trouble." Adam and Eve listened and were happy. One day, a clever serpent came quietly into the garden. The serpent spoke to Eve and asked, "Did God really say you must not eat from that tree?" Eve answered, "God said we may eat from every tree, except that one. He said we must not eat it or touch it." The serpent shook his head and said something untrue. "You will not surely die. If you eat it, you will become like God and know good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit on the tree. It looked good. It looked beautiful. She wanted to be wise. So Eve took the fruit and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. As soon as they ate the fruit, something changed. Adam and Eve realized they were naked, and they felt ashamed. They had never felt that way before. They quickly made coverings for themselves from leaves. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid among the trees. God called out, "Adam, where are you?" Adam answered, "I was afraid, so I hid." God already knew what had happened. Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. But their disobedience had already broken something beautiful. God spoke to each of them. To the serpent, God said it would crawl on its belly and be defeated in the future. To Eve, God said life would now include pain and hardship. To Adam, God said the ground would no longer be easy to work. Growing food would take hard labor. Because of sin, the world was no longer perfect. Leaving the garden, even then, God showed kindness. He made proper clothes for Adam and Eve, but they could no longer stay in the Garden of Eden. God sent them out so they would not eat from the tree of life and live forever in sin. Angels were placed at the entrance of the garden, and the way back was closed. Adam and Eve left Eden, but God did not leave them. This is how sin entered the world, and this is why people need God's help and forgiveness. But even in their mistake, God still loved them and He had a plan to make things right again. Genesis chapter 3.